Welcome to another edition of the Turnpike Sports Book Report. I'm Doug Weishattle here with Dave Weishattle. We're here to give you a whip-around look at some of the latest news coming out of the casino and sports betting industries. This week, we have state and national reports, December and January numbers, including the first numbers coming out of Missouri.
Oh, a little historic numbers coming out there.
Deals, we have a pair of sports betting deals to talk about, as well as a loyalty rewards club deal to discuss.
Okay.
Industry updates, licenses, launches, and closures. And let us say to round up, we're going to Hawaii, Virginia, and Alabama.
Okay, interesting states.
Gambling hotspots all around.
Yeah,
well,
I know.
I can't say that
Boy.
about Virginia. Virginia is a good market.
Virginia is great,
market.
but Alabama, I'm very interested in what you have to say about Alabama.
We'll be doing state and national right after this.
Hey, Dave Weishattle from Turnpike Sports. I just got my dugout mug delivered, and I am loving it. Dugout mugs are mugs made out of baseball bats, and they are officially licensed by Major League Baseball, so you can get your favorite baseball team's logo on your mug. Just think of it, enjoying your favorite drink while watching your favorite baseball team with your team's logo on your mug made from a baseball bat. They can even make customized mugs. Check out the mug they made for Turnpike Sports. I mean, just look at that. That looks awesome. I've never seen anything like them. If you go to dugoutmugs.com, you'll find out they even make more things than mugs. They have baseball board games, grilling equipment made from baseball bats. They even have a section for gifts for under $30. Head on over to dugoutmugs.com because if you're a baseball fan or need a gift for a baseball fan, you have to check out Dugout Mugs. And use our promo code PIKE at checkout to get 20% off your purchase price. That's promo code PIKE, P-I-K-E. Also, free shipping with orders over $99. You can't beat that. DugoutMugs.com. That's my go-to place if I need a gift for a baseball fan. Well, if you excuse me now, the game is about to go on, and the wind is just right for drinking.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. Doug Weishattle here with Dave Weishattle. Well, we're here in our state and national reports. We're doing some December numbers, and the one December number everyone had been waiting to see was the state of Missouri.
Yeah, the very first sports betting report from the Show Me State.
Yes. We have their December total handle of $543 million, a mobile handle of almost $539 million, revenue negative $20.758 million. Mm-hmm. Mobile revenue of negative 21 and taxes of $521,000.
I guess that's all the promos and bonuses and the sign-up offers that they're offering.
Yes.
So.
Right off the bat, only three sports books, actually, or three operators, I should say, paid taxes: BetMGM, Bet365, and Circa Sports.
Okay.
All paid taxes. Total number of wagers, 25,644,160 total wagers. Approximately 56% of those total wagers were parlays. Mm-hmm. 213 million and change parlay mobile handle accounted for 39.7% of all the mobile handle, and the 74 million in parlay mobile revenue accounted for about the same amount in online revenue generated.
Okay.
Let's see. Football, most wagered upon sport.
I would assume so. And it was December, so that was the hot sport.
Just under $150 million in betting, followed by basketball with just over $98 million.
Okay.
Moving over to Nevada, we have Nevada released their December 2025 numbers as well as their year-ending numbers as well. Some interesting numbers. We have a handle for the year of 2025. Total handle $8.07 billion, with $5.7 billion of that as online mobile handle.
Okay.
Let's see. We've got 4 months that included the NFL's regular season, produced $154.8 million in profits, with each month reaching at least $2 million on the sport.
And $32 million.
$32 million. On the annual football revenue side, we have the first time in Nevada's history, post-PASPA history, $200 million in revenue for football for the entire year, which is actually a nice showing there.
I think they had a very good year. I mean, not only sports betting, but overall revenue from gambling.
Well, speaking overall gambling, we have their numbers as well. In December, $1.4 billion in total gaming revenue. That's the 58th consecutive month with at least $1 billion. Mm-hmm. For the year, $15.8 billion in gross gaming revenue for total gaming revenue. That's a record as well. It's a fifth straight record year for the state.
Well, that's important. The entire year we were hearing, no one's going to Vegas anymore, or no one's going to Nevada anymore, and so it's good to see these numbers coming out.
Yes, well, visitation numbers declined by 7.4% compared
But
to
the people
December
who are visiting,
2024. Yes,
the people who are visiting are really taking advantage of the great gambling that there is there. So.
Moving over to the East Coast, we have the Commonwealth of Virginia with their December sports betting numbers. Fourth consecutive month for the state with at least $700 million in total handle, and third consecutive month with at least $75 million in adjusted gaming revenue. Mobile sports betting in Virginia accounted for over 99% of the total handle.
Okay.
So you can say that they love their online sports betting.
Oh, yeah. No,
well, it actually started out as online sports betting.
Well, it's one of those things about, where the casinos are located in the state. Are there big areas where you just can't get to a retail sports book in a reasonable amount of time? So you know what? New Jersey's like that too. All our gambling establishments, the brick and mortar ones, are in some small corner of the state, and that's Atlantic City.
They're clustered.
And nowhere else. The big populous area of New Jersey is the north, and there's no casinos there.
State also reported record annual handle, record annual gross adjusted gaming revenue, and record annual tax revenue. Last entry for the week here, we've got New York with the week ending January 25th. Sixth consecutive week with at least $500 million in handle. Also, the state reported the week of January 29th, week ending January 25th, lowest gross gaming revenue of the current fiscal year.
Like any gambler, they remember their losses and not really their wins. I keep thinking about, there was one week that broke that streak in New York of that $500 million handle. You keep wondering what the hell happened that week where people were just not listening or betting on sports, or I don't know what was going on that week, but it was like one week in like several weeks of just incredible handle. And don't get me wrong, I mean, New York didn't reach $500 million in handle that one week, but any state would be happy with that figure that New York got, not reaching $500 million. But you always wonder what happened that week.
Thinking back on that,
I don't even know what week it was. Was it September, October, something like that?
It was October, November.
See, October, November, that's strange because all the major sports are being played that time. Well, so I don't know what was going on.
Just to stand up for New York here, because it needs our help. It was only like $495 million.
That's what I'm saying.
It just barely did not get the $500 million.
I know, but that's more bothersome. What happened that week?
And last entry for the state of New York here, fiscal year to date handle just under $22 billion.
Jeez,
so
unbelievable.
Amazing numbers as always from New York.
Yeah.
We're going to start talking deals right now. We started off the last segment with Missouri. We're going back to Missouri for the first deal of the week.
Okay.
Kansas City Royals have named Circa Sports as an official sports betting partner per release.
Wow, okay.
Partnership officially debuted at the Royals Rally Casino Night on January 30th, where Circa Sports gave away 10 prize packages that included 2-night midweek stay at Circa, premium seating at its sportsbook with unlimited food and beverage, a day bet at Circa's year-round pool, amphitheater, stadium swim, and a round of cocktails at Circa's rooftop cocktail lounge, the Legacy Club.
I mean, that's a great prize.
Yes.
I mean, the day beds alone, how much they cost? That's incredible. So that's a great prize.
And Circa Sports will be integrated into select Royals fan experiences, VIP hospitality moments, prominent signage, and future promotions designed to highlight the connection between pro baseball and disciplined sports betting.
Okay.
They threw in that phrase, disciplined sports betting.
Is that from the press release?
That's right from the press release.
Disciplined sports betting.
I'm wondering if we're going to start seeing that language for responsible gambling right there.
Sure.
Moving over to our next deal, this is our loyalty club member deal, or loyal rewards members. Live Casino Hotel Louisiana announced a strategic partnership with Hilton's Curio Collection, connecting one of Louisiana's most dynamic casino resorts with Hilton's global loyalty program benefits. Yes, that's the press release.
I love Live Casino. We have one here near in Philadelphia, and it's just a great great property. There's one in Pittsburgh and stuff like that, so it's really great.
Well, actually, what's kind of interesting about this, you get really two different rewards clubs here. You got the live casino club rewards, and you get Hilton Honors.
Sure.
And this Curio Collection are high-end resorts. They've got over 200 one-of-a-kind type hotels all across the country and internationally.
Okay.
And this live casino, Hotel Louisiana, is now being included in that.
Great.
Last entry for the week here, we have Kambi. And we're going to Canada for this one. Kambi announced it has formally assumed contractual responsibilities for the provision of sports betting services to Ontario Lottery and Gaming Corporation.
Okay, great.
Basically, they had worked out a deal with the previous supplier of the platform, FDJ, to take over from them as they left the market. This has now come to fruition.
It is complete.
It is complete. The phrasing that was used was...
the transition is complete.
No, they completed the novation agreement.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So congratulations to Kambi. They are now running OLG. That is basically, let's see, the Pro Line for the retail side and the Pro Line Plus for the online side in the province of Ontario. Okay. OLG is the main body right there.
Okay, Ontario Lottery and Gaming.
Yes,
that's
OLG. I said it the first time.
I know, but just want to keep everyone up to
OLG. I don't want to call it that, but OLG. So congratulations, Kambi. They are now doing some extremely good stuff in Canada as well. That's it for the deals. We're going to start talking industry updates right after this.
Smoked cocktails have never been easier to make thanks to our Halo Drink Smoker. Simply place the cocktail smoker on your glass, light the wood chips until they start to smoke, and then top it off with the lid to infuse your drink with a delicious, new, smoky flavor.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. Doug Weishuttle here with Dave Weishuttle. We're going to start off our industry updates talking responsible gambling because the National Council on Problem Gambling has announced a new, easy-to-recall phone number.
Yep.
1-800-MY-RESET.
1-800-MY-RESET. Okay.
It's easy to remember. I just would never associate My Reset to problem gambling, but I guess that's a phrase they're using in some of the programs.
Yeah, it's easy.
Sad to say,
it's easy to remember.
It's easy to remember.
Yeah, absolutely. My Reset. 1-800-MY-RESET.
And you know what? Maybe
the only problem. Do you know the numbers that correspond to the My Reset?
Just look up My Reset.
I guess so. Yeah, My Reset. So.
Well, they also have the other hotline number that they previously had still in existence, 1-800-522-4700.
Okay.
They are not using 800-GAMBLER anymore because of their dispute with the New Jersey division of compulsive gambling. Mm-hmm. So they've got a new number, new website.
By the way, 1-800-GAMBLER is like right around the corner from where we're sitting right now. So.
Well, people still can use 800-GAMBLER when they're calling the New Jersey one. Mm-hmm. For here, it's 1-800-MY-RESET. It'll be operating 24/7 confidential. And you go to 1-800-MyReset.org. You'll see a whole list of other resources there. Okay. Or you can text 800-GAM, 800-GAM.
Okay.
So that is still in existence.
So 1-800-MY-RESET.
Yep, 24/7 hotline.
Great.
Moving up to the state of Maine, which just recently allowed the legislation for online casinos to go through. Oxford Casino, which is operated by Churchill Downs, has filed suit against Maine
Oh, okay.
because of the online casino
Oh,
legislation
okay.
being let to go through.
Well, the Maine is going through it right now. The big, the opponents of online casinos. I'm sure it's cannibalization. I'm sure that's the issue that is behind this. They might not come out and say it, but it's behind it. The whole issue is, if you have online casinos, people won't go physically to the casino, and that may cost jobs. And so, it's a valid argument, but it's something that, both sides have to work through. So.
The lawsuit accuses the state of Maine of violating the equal protection clauses of both the Constitution, the United States Constitution, and the state Constitution, creating a race-based monopoly because it's the proud power and the deals have to go through the tribes, the Native American tribes in the state. Moving out to Illinois, we have Fanatic Sportsbook shifting their management services provider license from Hawthorne Racecourse to Argosy Casino in Alton. This is all because Hawthorne Racecourse has been undergoing some financial struggles. I think that's the best way to do it. They've had their licenses suspended or removed, and so Fanatics was left without a licensed partner. So now they have gone with Argosy Casino, and if something changes with Hawthorne down the road, who knows? But right now, the management services provider license that is necessary for Fanatics to have in Illinois is now with the Argosy Casino in Alton and not the Hawthorne Racetrack. Moving out to Nevada, we've got Boomer Sportsbook. They're set to enter the Reno market with an agreement to take over sportsbook operations at Bonanza Casino. That actually currently right now is a William Hill Sportsbook. Which, interestingly enough, this Boomer Sportsbook is run by Joe Asher. Joe Asher was with William Hill at the time that made the deal with Bonanza for William Hill to run the sportsbook. Now Boomer's coming in to take over the William Hill.
I like the way I like what Boomer's doing. I think they had good launches, and I think they're doing very, very well. I mean, I'm not in Nevada, so I can't enjoy Boomer Sportsbook like people in Nevada can, but hopefully they'll maybe come east or something like that.
First Boomer's location in Reno, by the way. Staying in Nevada, we've got 3 downtown Las Vegas hotels: Circa Resort, the D, and Golden Gate Hotel and Casino launching a new at-par commitment to treat Canadian dollars as U.S. dollars.
Interesting.
It's a way to boost Canadian tourism back into the onto the Strip, because the last Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority report showed that it was a huge drop in Canadian visitation to the resorts there.
So I guess given what's happening in the news and the political climate of the time, Canadian visitors kind of dropped off, and I guess they didn't feel welcome at all, or whatever happened. But I think this is a good move by these properties.
Right now, under the program, eligible Canadian guests receive $1 US in value for every $1 Canadian spent at those resorts.
That's great. I think
there's some limitations, but as long as you present a valid Canadian passport or government-issued ID, you will be eligible for these promotions that are going on through till August 31st of this year.
That's great.
So nice to see these 3 casinos all doing that for visitation purposes. Staying in Nevada, we've got another story. Fontainebleau, Las Vegas is now home to the Boring Company's newest Vegas Loop station terminal, making it the only Las Vegas resort to offer complimentary loop transportation for guests.
Wow, nice.
Otherwise, you have to pay I think it's $12-15 to
I have
to
no
use
idea
the
what
loop
the
over
cost
there.
is, but it's nice that they're offering it for free.
Yes, complimentary for guests. Let's see, it's 4 stations total now. It's Riviera Station, West Station, Central Underground Station, South Station. Throw in the Fontainebleau, and they've also extended the Fontainebleau has extended free parking for locals.
Wow, look, all right, that's great.
And also rewards members. So that's a nice program there.
Yeah, sign up for rewards.
You don't see free parking too often being offered in Vegas anymore.
I think it's great.
Moving out to Tennessee, we have some bad news here for Tennessee sports bettors. Sports betting company Action 24/7 has ceased operations. The closure was announced on the company website. As a matter of fact, if you go to their website, it says we are not taking any more wagers at the time. Let's see. Their press release when announcing the closure also mentioned that 90% of the funds wagered in the site were from Tennesseans.
Well, yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, well, Tennessee is one of those states where it's only online sports books. There are no retail sports books, and this company, I think I actually interviewed them when they first launched Action 24/7. They were for Tennessee, run by people from Tennessee for Tennessee bettors, kind of thing. They were going with the local angle, and it's sad to see them go.
Well, they had a whole slew of issues, one with payday loans and all that other stuff. So.
It's always sad to see something close.
They were a good organization.
I mean,
they offered some really competitive odds
and it was great that they really embraced the local aspect of it, and it was really good. It's sad to see them go.
Moving out to Oklahoma, we have a story coming out from the Muscogee Nation Gaming Enterprise. They have launched a mobile betting app, allowing users to play slot machines on their phones through the MNGE mobile app that is attached to the tribal lands or the tribal casinos they run. Platform will use facial recognition, a PIN, or a password for every session. That's to prevent other people from using it if it's not the actual owner of the
where's
account.
the geolocation of this now?
Only on the tribal lands.
Okay, so it's not statewide kind of thing. It's only on tribal lands. Okay.
Only on Muscogee Nation tribal lands. And currently, at the time we're doing this report, they have about 850 users.
Oh, okay.
So nice job there. I don't know if they have any plans to expand it off the tribal lands, but right now it's a nice addition to the sports betting landscape.
There's a lot of red tape along with that one, so I don't know about that.
That's it for the industry updates. We're going to finish up with our legislative roundup. Starting off our legislative roundup here, we're going over to the Ninth Island. No, sorry, we're going to Hawaii. They are not the Ninth Island. Las Vegas is the Ninth Island.
Okay.
We have HB 2198 being introduced, and if passed, this bill would make prediction markets that offer contracts on real-world events illegal in Hawaii.
Okay.
As we know, Hawaii seems to not want to have any type of gambling whatsoever.
They don't even have a lottery.
No.
So I always said Hawaii would be a great place for casinos.
It's all resorts.
It's all a lot of resorts there. If you have a casino resort with a golf course, that'd be amazing for travelers. But they don't have it, and that's their choice, and that's fine with that. No, I would think this is going to pass because it just seems like it's going to pass.
It's the type of bill that would pass.
It would pass.
Yeah.
So.
If it does pass, it'll go into effect July 1st, and the bill specifically targets trading exchanges that offer real-world event contracts, such as the Super Bowl winner or a political race, but not business deals that include commodities and securities.
Okay.
So that's
an interesting carve out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, the definition referred to events related to sports, contests, people, politics, catastrophe, and death.
Okay. All right.
I did not know they offered death. I did not know prediction markets had death markets.
I don't know. Wow. Okay. Kind of ghoulish.
I know.
But it's,
Well, catastrophe one, too.
Well, yeah. I mean, okay.
Let's see. Going over to the Commonwealth of Virginia, we have the online casino bill advancing out of committee after additions were made to make stronger problem gambling protections and consumer safeguards added to the bill. Bill also allows each of the state's 5 casinos to partner with up to 3 mobile iGaming operators each. $2 million fee, live dealer studio requirements.
Nice. Okay.
So I'm assuming when they say it that way, you have to have a live dealer studio in state.
Oh, okay. All right. Because there's some that are in state. I've seen some from the floor of Las Vegas. So I don't. Hey, who knows? So.
Yep. And provisions that allowed users to register with prepaid cards or credit cards or even deposit with either of those were removed, and that was one of the key factors that allowed it to get out of committee.
Okay. I understand.
And last but not least, we have Alabama.
Okay.
We have a bill that would allow voters to decide whether gambling should be legalized in the state. Because Alabama really, I don't even think they have a lottery.
I thought they had a lottery. Maybe they don't. I don't know. I don't know. I have to Google that one.
Well, the gaming legislation in 2024, which did not pass, included lottery, casino, sports betting, as well as the creation of gambling commission. That did not pass last year.
So I'm assuming they don't have a lottery.
They still do not have a lottery.
There's answer to our question,
Yes.
right? All we had to do is read one more paragraph.
One more note.
One more note.
Let's see. The proposed bill here would authorize a statewide vote on constitutional amendment, permitting the governor to establish a gambling commission, enable lawmakers to draft legislation to regulate lottery, gaming, and sports betting in the state. So it's a wide-ranging, sweeping proposed bill here.
Okay.
But it really would go down to the vote on the for
So
the citizens.
Any idea of the timing that such a referendum would be allowed, or when, or this is the planning stages right now?
Given this is Alabama, I have no clue.
This is the planning stages.
Yeah, this was just introduced.
Okay.
Whether it moves forward again, I don't know. It got far last time, but it did not
Usually,
pass.
a lot of states they have like you sign a proposition or you sign a your intent. Yes, I would not mind this if we can vote on it and stuff like that. So I don't know how they do it.
Well, last year it passed the House, but it failed in the Senate by one vote.
All right. Okay.
So maybe there's a little change in
maybe
attitude.
maybe it's getting
we
a little
don't
closer.
know.
Yeah.
That's it for this week's Turnpike Sports Book Report. If you've been watching on TV, there's been a ticker flying by below us that has domestic and international gaming stories as well as entertainment news reports there, and also conference announcements as well there in the ticker. And when this show is released every Monday morning, there is a full print version of the Turnpike Sports Book Report on our blog, turnpikesports.us. Click on the blog button. You'll see a full print version of the book report. Contains stories we talked about, contains stories in the ticker, and also has stories we didn't have a chance to talk about anywhere else this week. They're all on the blog for your convenience. And as always, announcements, news, press releases, conference announcements, event announcements, restaurant openings. We're getting those too. Remodelings. We're getting a lot of those.
Everyone's
renovations. Renovations.
It seems like everyone's renovating right now.
Enhancements.
Enhancements.
Property enhancements. Info@turnpikesportsradio.com.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.